Hello everyone, this is coloring session number 1 for Nautilus. She is from Dance Dreams Coloring Book Volume 1. This is available on Amazon as a soft cover, and you can get it on my Etsy shop as a digital download. My name is Christine Jacques. This looks like Isaac, but it's not. I'm Ukrainian. Both my parents were born in Ukraine. And Jacques actually means hedgehog. So Christine Hedgehog, that's me. Jacques, if you think Jacques Cousteau, you will get it right every time. So we're going to get started on her. She's the free download for this week. So if you go on my website, www.dancedreamsincolor.com, you can download her for free for 1 week. Today, from my CD collection, we're listening to this. It's called Autumn in New England, and I know we're not anywhere near autumn, but it's a really lovely CD. The year on this one, I'm not afraid to look. Oh, 1995, that's not too bad. We were listening to one from 1992 yesterday, I think. They're my collection for teaching and choreography. I'm revisiting all my old CDs, which is really nice, actually. And today I'm drinking my red rooibos tea, my rooibos chai, but I have to admit, I also put a black cinnamon stick tea bag in there to give me a little bit of a boost today. So I'm going to take a sip. And thanks for coloring along with me. I've colored her twice before. I'm not even going to show you the finished product because we might do something different. I thought maybe we would start with the Nautilus today and go from there. So, turn it down a little bit. Remember, there is no right way. It's your way when it comes to coloring. Feel free to use the colors I'm using or choose any color you like. I really feel like this Nautilus today is going to be like a sun. I've done it in blues and turquoises before, but today I'm feeling I need a little bit of fire and passion coming out of that shell. So I'm going to start by making the center a red color. Now I am coloring, this is a sheet from the book that I've cut out, and I taped it down with 2 pieces of cardstock underneath. And then I have a big watercolor pad under it, and that's just because I like to have a large piece of white paper behind me. The harder the surface, the better it is for coloring. Oops, and I just broke my pencil. I've got my sharpener, a dish for my shavings over here. So if I find a color that I really like or that I know I'm going to want to use more in the picture, I just write, I do a little scribble and I write the name of the color or the number of the color on my paper over to the side here so that I have it. So I'm using these Colore pencils. This is number 843. I really like the way these, if I want to go dark, I'm pressing really hard because I want that center. Now, this pencil I'm realizing is broken. So I'm going to keep turning it to try to get as much out of it as I can before I have to sharpen it again. I'm going to go over that red line a little bit. So if you've colored with me on my other pages before, you know that I purposely made all these colors, the lines, a gray tone so that you can color right over them and they become part of your coloring, that they don't stand out. I like that for myself, so I thought that my colorists would like that too. I'm going to take that red. There's really no shading in it right now. trying to get that deepest. This red is a little bit of a cherry red. It has a little bit of a pink in it. So now I am going to, let's see, I'm also going to do this one, but I'm going to start darker and try to lighten it up a little bit into that edge. I figured this might have, the CD might have some oceany sounds, being a New England autumn. So maybe we'll get some maritime sounds. That'll suit our Nautilus just fine. All right, so I'm gonna actually just put this color to the side so I don't lose it. And so you can make a little guide for yourself if you take a sheet of paper and pick out your colors and write the numbers down, and then you can go back to it, you know. So you can also get them online for free. I've seen a couple of them, so. Okay, now I gotta pay attention a little bit. So I'm gonna go darker and then lighter into here. And darker and lighter. I wanna leave room for another color over there. I'm gonna go darker up. So it's almost like a little diagonal right here. Take some deep breaths and exhale. Find myself holding my breath a lot. I'm sure a lot of you are doing the same thing. The best thing you can do for yourself is to breathe and stay healthy. Keep our immune systems up. That means lots of sleep, lots of water, plenty of vitamin C and vitamin D. And that way we can help take care of others too, right? You can't pour from an empty cup. I try to remember that. If I take care of myself and am calm and rested, I can help and do things for people around me and be a support for other people too, if I'm healthy in my spirit. And in my body. But I don't know about all of you, but I can tell that I've been locked in a house with chocolate. I walk every day, but it's not keeping up with my sugar. That's the one thing I'm going to try to do in June. I'm going to try to lessen my sugar intake. But chocolate, you know, I don't even like chocolate that much, but boy, do I crave it. All right, so we've got that. Now we're going to take an orangey color, I think. Nope, that one's too peachy. I need an orange that's a little bit brighter. Here we go. So this set has like 75 colors, plus I have a Crayola collection, Prang. I don't spend a lot of money on pencils. There are some wonderful pencils out there. I know Arteza makes a wonderful set. If you have the money to spend, you certainly can invest in pencils that will color like butter. And the colors will be intense. I'm happy with these Colore ones. My sister-in-law got these at Michael's for me on sale. And I think they lay beautifully. It came in a nice little tin. So I'm just trying to get this. This pencil's acting funny on me. So there's a young colorist following me. Her name is Jane, and she lives in England. And if you're out there, I want to say hello. And her mom shared with me her coloring of Inspirata. It was beautiful. I really like to get that mail. So keep coloring, Jane. I'd like to see your own drawings too. I bet they're really good. I can tell she's an artist. All right. Now we're going to take a bright yellow color. And let's see, a shout out also to my friend Renata, who's coloring with me. If you'd like to message me, I realized you can't leave comments on my YouTube channel, and that's because I wanted to make it kid-friendly, and by doing that, they don't allow comments on the post. So if you'd like to send me a message, you can. The email is on you can get it through YouTube, and you can also message me on my website and through the Etsy shop. There's lots of different ways to get in touch with me. I'd love to see your finished pages. If you send them to me, I'll post them on my gallery on my website. And I think I'm going to start sending special treats to people who share it with me, because I really love it, and maybe that'll encourage more people to share. All right, so I'm just going to use the yellow in here because it will get kind of orangey. I want to brighten up that space right in there. All right, so it's starting to move. The next layer, we're going to go orange to the yellow, so I'm going to start with the orange. So this is the shadow here. And just go up from there. So sometimes I leave like a little bit of a texture, the bumpiness. I don't mind that. I think it adds to the feel, the artsy feel of it. So I was waiting for my neighbor to stop with his tools. If you follow me along, you know he likes to start up right while I'm working. And lately it's been non-stop, no matter what time of day. I color, he's there. Today we're weed whacking. So I'm sorry. Feel free to mute. take the yellow I used was a little bright. I'm going to go with the more buttery cream one. It's more like a wheaty yellow than the other one I had used. We're still going to add some flare with shadows here, but we'll get the base color done. This would look really interesting too with all of these as different colors. That would look really neat as well. So I do remember now when I drew this, these are different thicknesses. So I'm pressing pretty hard on this side to get the yellow bright. I'm going to take the dark red color that I was working with before. So I'm going to make like a little triangle and then up. So I'm trying to hit that little corner right there, because I really want to get this to roll. So it's right here, that little becomes, oh goodness gracious, this poor pencil. So if you drop your pencils, this is what happens. They will crack and break. I've done that a couple times, but I think too, if you press really hard, they will do that. So I'm going to move in a little bit so you can get a little better view of that. Let's see how I can over, because I want you to see how we do those triangles. Alrighty, let me make sure we're focused. So, right there, make like a little bright, because we want it to look rounded. Now, with it, which side is the shadow is the question. It is this one. So that's the edge that's going behind. Although both of them are rounded, so there's a little triangle in there. I'm not quite sure what's happening here, but we'll shadow them. So there's a little triangle. Oh, there's one in here I just saw. It's tiny. That's almost pretty. I'm keeping my hand moving kind of how I imagine the curve of the shell is. Another beautiful day here. I'm not sure if this is gonna be dark enough. Let's see. Yep, that works. Just kind of trying to hit that corner a little bit. Like a little C shape. So things are starting to round, which is nice. A little bit darker in the curve here. Okay, I think that works. Can still see some of those lines. I really like to color those lines up. It came out really neat, huh? So I'm thinking if we do like red to pink as it goes around her. What do you guys think about that? Or we can make it a totally different color. I think let's start with the pink and then we'll move into it and we'll see what the transition ends up like. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna start dark on the side and go light here. This is my favorite fuchsia color. Let's see if that's dark. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so dark. So remember, you can turn the page to match your hand stroke. You know, if you would rather do it this way, then just rotate the page. I have mine taped down to remind me to stay in the camera view. But normally I'd be flipping this page all over, rotating it to make it easier for me to create these smooth gradients. So if we talked about this in other videos, but I'll go over it. So you want to press pretty hard in the beginning, and then I release the pressure on my pencil, and that helps me get it to the point where it gets softer and softer and softer. And you do want to go over the one next to it. So like say I had to do it with two strokes, you don't want to just go up to it. It won't blend well. So here, I'll show you on this one. So I'm starting here and I'm going up right there, right? Gonna make it a little feathery. So this one, I'm gonna go into the other one a little bit, do you see? So I didn't like go right up to a set line, and then I'm gonna go over where they intersected to try to get them to blend. Of course, as I'm demonstrating, it's not coming out great, but you get the idea. It's a fun way to color. You should try it, and if it doesn't work out for you, you can always just go back to flat. But it's neat, and it really makes your page come alive and gives it some dimension. So I've been encouraging colorists, my dance dreamers, to take the pages from the book once you're done and get yourself a frame, 8.5 by 11, like a certificate frame, and frame your work and put it up somewhere on a little easel for yourself or on a little bookshelf and enjoy it. Be proud of what you've done. And then when you're done, you can either put it back into the book in line, or you can put it into a scrapbook or an album. That way you can go back and enjoy looking at it. Fuchsia. It's just the color. I love this and periwinkle purple. This music's a little cheesy, just a little bit. It's got a 70s vibe to it. Okay, now don't worry, we're gonna make it blend. It'll look good. I have faith. Okay. So I always like to go darker when it gets near the dancer. If any of you are dancers and have tried to do this pose, it takes some strength. It looks easy, but it is not. Because she's on 2 forced arches there. But how exhilarating. She looks like she's creating this energy curl. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to bring back the red. I'm starting out lightly because I'm going to decide how much I want to press in a second. Yeah, we're going to go here. Got a little bit of a base coat going first. This is exciting. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's going to look cool. All right. We can do the same thing with this one. There's a flower plant called a fuchsia, and it's red and hot pink. Oh my goodness, it's just so incredible. I think bougainvillea also do that, where they put the petals are bright, fiery reds against these hot fuchsia colors. It's just glorious in my mind. I can still see them and hibiscus sometimes too, right? Darken up that edge right there. Darken up this here. Alright. We're still going to be adding some orange in here, so. this all the way around. So we're gonna make a transition around here. So I'm just gonna do a touch of red up in this corner. A little bit more. It's hard deciding where to stop. Do a little bit more over here. Okay. Yeah, lining that edge actually really worked. We'll do this one too. Really lightly. Okay, now I'm going to take the orange and I'm going to go over the pink really lightly there, just to add a little bit of it in here. Samba rhythm going here. Okay, so we're gonna let this go peach to pink. It looks beautiful layered on top of that fuchsia. All right, and somewhere around here we're going to let it go all the way, pretty much just be pink. See how when you layer it on top of the pink, that really cool effect. So I'm pressing lighter and lighter with this orangey color. In the color box, this is 837. So now I'm letting the pink have a little bit more of a voice. So I'm going to get a darker orange pencil to do the line here. I like those lines standing out, but that's just me. You might decide not to do that. Pretty cool. All right, so that's it for today. I've been kind of quick. I'm gonna do one more thing though before we go. So this is a dark brown color. I'm just gonna go and pull out that edge right there because I like that edge, the design of it. A little bit in here. We'll be coming back and doing a little bit more of this later, but in case you are going to go off on your own, I want you to see this because it really does help create, and you only want to do this towards the center of the Nautilus because if you go all the way out, you're going to lose some of your 3D that you worked on. So you go from the center and out just a little bit. I hope you enjoyed coloring Nautilus with me, and I will see you. We'll do session 2 tomorrow. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.